Something people are finally starting to notice is this: Harry and Meghan may have walked away from the royal family, but somehow, they're still living like royalty. Lavish mansions, designer kitchens, private jet flights, all the things they supposedly left behind. And lurking right behind that lifestyle is one name most people barely know: Victoria Jackson. If the Sussexes are the headline, Victoria is the footnote that secretly explains everything. She's the self-made cosmetics tycoon, the woman with homes in New York, Beverly Hills, and Montecito, and apparently, she's been handing those keys to Meghan like party favors. Take New York, for example. That majestic brownstone where Meghan was announced to her Harper's Bazaar interviewer by a house manager? Not hers. Not rented. Not part of a press deal. Victoria's. Sources say Harry and Meghan have stayed there for years, including during the infamous paparazzi car chase that everyone argued about but no one fully believed. The details read like a luxury brochure: a glass elevator, oak-top designer kitchen, interiors polished enough to see your reflection apologize for not being rich. And that's just one of Victoria's homes. Because when the Sussexes want West Coast comfort, they simply hop to her 14-bedroom Beverly Hills mansion, once owned by Buster Keaton, then Cary Grant. We're talking a 50-foot living room, a 60-foot pool, a driveway so long guests need a golf cart just to reach the front door. The kind of house that whispers, actual royals would feel underdressed. And yet, none of these are their houses. It doesn't stop there. Meghan celebrated her 41st birthday at Victoria's Montecito mansion instead of her own. She's done interviews there. The kids love it because it has micropigs. Yes, micropigs, because apparently even farm animals have to be aesthetically curated in Montecito. One source put it bluntly: Victoria's houses make their Montecito home look like a prison or a beach shack. Harsh, but based on the photos? Not inaccurate. Oh, and the private jet? Also Victoria's. The Dassault Falcon she reportedly lends them would cost most people a mortgage every time it leaves the runway. For Harry and Meghan, it's just enhanced security. So who is this woman who's effectively giving the Sussexes a royal lifestyle without the royal budget? Victoria Jackson isn't some random billionaire with a hobby. She's a survivor. A powerhouse. Someone who went from trauma-filled beginnings, violence, poverty, a terrifying assault at 17, to becoming the makeup mogul behind the no-makeup empire. She sold $1 million of cosmetics in 1 week. Built a brand that dominated QVC. Poured $80 million of her own money into medical research to save her daughter's life. Founded stores. Wrote books. Reinvented natural beauty before Instagram even knew the word aesthetic. And Meghan? She calls Victoria her safe harbor. Now we can all see why. They met through Gloria Steinem after Megxit, and from that moment, Victoria's world became Meghan and Harry's world: Kardashians, Oprah, billionaire salons, private clubs, exclusive circles. All doors that opened wider and faster than any palace gate ever did. In return, Meghan has supported Victoria publicly, wearing her products, featuring her bookstore, hosting her first pop-up as ever event in a space Victoria owns. No contracts, no payouts, just two highly connected women trading influence the way normal people trade Tupperware. So what does this all mean? Harry and Meghan may insist they've carved out their own independent life. That they've stepped away from royalty and found peace in privacy and purpose. But the reality looks a bit different. They're living a version of royal life that's quieter, more glamorous, and fully funded by someone else's fortune. And here's the twist that makes the story really fascinating. You can leave the palace. You can leave the titles. But you can't leave the taste. Harry and Meghan walked away from the monarchy. But thanks to Victoria Jackson, they never had to walk away from the lifestyle.